And that's why
Mm-hmm.
that was the origin of Tabby. He was going to be a College of Swords bard because he liked to do like hibachi style like cooking because he
I
wanted everything.
remember that. I remember you
Yeah.
saying
That's
that.
great.
My
Oh
God.
And
my
now he just
goodness.
now he's the
Now he
utility.
just cooks.
Yeah, I just do utility.
That's kind of funny, actually, though. Like,
I mean,
yeah,
it's
on the
great.
college of like chef knives.
Yeah, imagine instead of my longsword is just a big old butcher's knife, and then chop. I have a Vorpal butcher's blade. It only works on small creatures.
What's the fun in that if you're gonna be a
Ryan.
chef
Well, I mean
in
that's the
D&D
thing.
times?
I'm not gonna go and there's a bear dead. I mean, maybe.
I'm not. Ooh, am I?
Now that I think about it.
I think
Good.
actually I might.
I think I'm a Vorpal chef. It's like Swedish chef, but his head pops off.
But you know, with vorps. Hello everyone. Hi, welcome to our silly chatter about the secret truth of Tabby. Now you all know, and apparently avoid him if you are a smaller, tiny creature.
And it doesn't relate back to the backseat children. It did not start with them. It might have ended with them.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
I just did, so.
No. Oh, Tabby.
We get to see hopefully they survived and they're older now, kids.
Yeah, hopefully somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Somewhere.
You
out
abandoned
there.
them, even though they really wanted you to be their dad.
No,
That's not going to come back to haunt you at all.
that's not their call.
It is not their call, sadly.
You don't get to decide who your cat dad is.
I mean, it's like those TikToks where people will be like, the really sad music plays, and it'll show like the really like, almost like sickly looking kitten. It's like, oh, we found him outside of our house on a cold day, and we took him in, and we don't like cats, but maybe over this rehabilitation time you'll see in this minute. And then, oh, we have our new best friend, 5 years running.
Aww.
We have very different For You pages.
No, don't worry. That's it goes from that and abstract jazz dancing, and it's not really like jazz dancing. It's more on the surreal abstract side where you'll see somebody start doing weird things, and then like their arm pops off,
Oh, okay.
and that dances with them too.
That
So
escalated quickly.
We still have very different
Oh,
For
I'm
You
sure.
pages.
We should do
I'm
a
sure.
version of like a which D&D character are you from this game thing, and one of the questions is like which is more likely to be on your For You page.
That'd be really good. Really, really good.
Oh man. All right, how's everybody doing on this cold wintry day for some of us, and also apparently summer day for other people who are, I don't know, across the world?
Yeah, it's summer. It's I'm wearing a crop shirt and shorts.
So strange.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
Great. Sorry, I was awkwardly weird off stream for a second there. Max,
I didn't
anyone who may have been on the Level Up channel yesterday during Red Wagon Inn who heard that my son hurt his finger, it is fractured. And his father did look after him. There's your Max update.
It's an update to the max.
To the max. But he's fine.
And
I mean,
got to,
other than the fracture.
and he got to get wheeled around in a wheelchair.
He did.
And maybe lied to us about what happened.
Yeah, now he's blaming other people.
Yeah. But he, you know what? As
It
soon
had
as he got
nothing to do with
caught,
any of this.
as soon as he got caught, he was like, "Yeah, you're right. I'm just,
You're right, that's true. That's not what
true.
happened.
I am
Just
making that
if
up."
you're paying attention, Mom.
Sharp as a whip.
You got it. You got it.
You already told us what happened, dude. Thank you, Draco. I'll send your love.
All right, well, let's dive into our game today, shall we? We'll start with our usual welcome, get a bit of a recap, and then, I don't know, find out where you guys landed.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
welcome back, folks, to Darkness and Dragons. We are a 5e actual play D&D game, and we are for mature audiences. If this is your first time with us, we're going to do a recap, but you can also ask us questions in the chat, where we'll be hanging out, like the cool kids we are. And that's basically all you need to know at this point. I'm Melissa. I'm the Game Master. I'll be making life terrible for all my friends today. And as always, with me is...
Me, Laura. And I am playing Verity / Ryan, the Azamar Rogue.
Me, Luna, and I play Brillia, our tiefling warlock.
Me, Bree. I play Lenore, our Shadowfell cleric.
And me, Ian, and I play Tabby, the Tabaxi Bard. So how about we find out what happened last week on Darkness and Dragons? So, the ever-changing Shady Bunch were all dredged up from the Astral Sea over the course of a year by the Astral Sailor and Silvering Fox Arson. His 11-year search has finally paid off. Reunions were sweet and yet sorrowful. Brillia managed to dreamwalk to Kos, where she was informed of Kos's treatment, and also of Ariana's death and her body's current disposition. Once the team all heard this, part of the next move was solidified. Make right what Vecna made oh so very wrong. Now, making their way through the abstract, surreal, and seemingly unnatural seaport of the Astral Seas, our planar perusing pals all make their way back to the material plane once more. And here we are beginning.
And here we are. Yeah, so you guys lost out on a lot of your lives. So let's see. At the end of the last game, we rolled to see how well I guess Lenore's banishment worked. Because since you guys were on a different plane, the cheapest way to get home is with your free banishment. But we know that it didn't quite go to plan. So let's find out what happened to everyone but Lenore, since you're the one who cast. So, here we go. So, Tabby, Verity, Brillia, and Arsene all re-enter the material plane and immediately find yourselves drenched in water. The banishment spell has shocked the air from your lungs, and you all fight the immediate urge to gasp in the water that surrounds you. Constitution save, please.
Oh, why? Do you ever just want to scream rude immediately? Because I do.
And I feel like in your head, while this is happening, at some point, Verity, you just hear "How'd I do?"
Shit!
You did shit!
Shit!
That'll be a 12 for Brillia.
Okay.
I'll take my 22 with my +2 save. So I'm just sitting there floating, just no, the water's fine. I didn't expect this. I could have been laying in a field. This water's very nice, though. Kind of cold.
It's actually a nice kind of almost like spring water. So there's a little bit of heat to it, but it's nice. It's nice.
Could be warmer.
What was yours, Verity?
7.
Cool. Oh, and I need to roll for a son, don't I? Don't roll a 1. Hey, you rolled a 10. Cool. So Arsene and Tabby managed to hold it together fairly well underwater. But Verity and Brillia both take a gasping breath of water into your lungs. Each of you takes 10 damage.
Holy
Shit.
water?
You guys are fairly far down. So, Tabby, I would also love to have a perception roll from you, if I may.
Sure, perception's on my good side sometimes. That's a bad roll, so I'll keep that 12 going.
Is it 12?
Yes.
12's not bad, though, because you actually, you know what, you all should have been able to roll for this, but...
I rolled 3.
Yeah, well, it's not that hard to see, because you're fine. You rolled a 20.
That's fair. Okay.
As the others are gasping for breath, and you sort of realize, oh crap, we gotta get them out of here. It's gonna take a bit to get to the surface. You see a strange bubble on the bottom of whatever water you are in. Just a big old bubble.
Does it look like it's a big old bubble? There's it's I can go and then bubbles come up and it looks like that but massive.
You know what? You know what this is because you've seen this spell before. There's a Leomund's tiny hut at the bottom of this water.
This is a bad idea. I'm so sorry, you guys. So sorry.
You're not sorry.
Brace yourselves. Can I use shape water to move all of the water out from us to this bubble?
And what, just fall?
Yeah. I assume. Okay, okay. Yeah, it might be a slightly panicked decision, but if the top is very far and the bubble is closer, and I'm swallowing water, falling doesn't seem like such a bad compromise. And I know Brilly is panicking too. So
True.
if I could just
I mean, the water's gonna surge back in. Should I? Yeah.
No,
Okay.
how far is it? How far is it though?
She doesn't know. Does Verity see the hut? Only Tabby sees the hut right now.
Yeah, you can see it.
Well,
It's
I was
about
the first one to see it. Yeah.
it's about 20 feet down. It's hard to know how far you are from the surface.
Oh, I'm gonna go over to. I'm just gonna tap Arson on the shoulder, point to it, and then I just point to the others that are currently.
yeah, like
kind of
that's what I
drowning,
assumed
and
that
I'm
you would have.
pushing us all down to go further down.
All right,
pointed.
so you guys each grab one. You know, Tabby grabs Brillia, Arsene grabs Verity, and drags them deeper down into the water, which probably terrifies you guys a little bit.
I'm not trying to down you.
That was a surprisingly good underwater
That
voice.
was really
Thank you. I've tried it a lot.
Wow. That's like a top secret skill. Put that on your resume.
Did you hear what I said though?
Yeah.
I think I was
I'm not
two
trying to
in all.
drown
Try
you.
and drown you.
Yes, it works. Cool. Comprehend language suggest. Damn straight.
Oh yeah. All right. You guys swim around and into the little bubble, and as soon as you are inside, it is warm and there is air, and you guys can all kind of have a moment to catch your breath.
Cough up some water.
Yep.
Can I roll a really quick survival or nature and I'll share the results after?
Sure.
Okay. I could live with a 17 on the die.
I'll share the results later. I don't even know. What
So that's a
for.
22 on the die. Can I say that? Okay, got myself situated. I grab a fish out of the bubble and like, I'm gonna cook these.
Sure. So as the rest of you are gasping for breath, like on like all fours, like throwing up seawater, Tabby's like, I caught a freshwater fish. We're not in an ocean, we're in a lake.
This is a striper, and this is not that big of one, but I mean, it's pretty edible. I know how to flay it and all that, so I'll get the descaling of it.
Everybody else is just like, why? Why is this happening? And all of a sudden, you feel like something's watching you, and as you all look up, you see two tabaxis, one with surging magic in her hands, and the other with a bow trained on you. Specifically on Tabby.
I'm eating some of the scales as I'm going. I like your. all the scales come out. I lay down my little like parrying knife and I'm. Hello. We didn't mean to intrude. We were kind of teleported to the middle of water, and now here we are. Do I recognize them at all? I'm guessing I do.
You do, and one of them recognizes you as well, as Opal drops her energy and runs towards you and jumps into your arms.
Opal does?
Yeah. Wait, not Opal. Sorry, Sapphire.
I was gonna say.
Wrong sister. Wrong sister.
And
Tabby made that mistake once.
no, that's not true. I only actually technically once, but it's don't make suggestions. I'm very surprised. I'm like, oh, okay, hold on. And I finally realize what's going on, and I dive into that big old hug.
Aww.
Because I know that she's been not seeing me for 11 years now.
Yep. She pulls you down with like her pod hands and the little claws in your face, and she's like, "Where have you been? Why do you still look so good?"
Where's Opal, by the way?
Opal went somewhere else when you guys had the option to like go.
Oh.
Opal did not choose here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So she's also somewhere.
Hope she's not dead. That would suck. She has her armor. That's good. It's a very difficult story to try to explain. There's like kind of I want to say there's like diverging timelines, but there's not really. But it's like you know how like the timeline here is like this, and I pull out like a piece of rope or something like that. And so where we were, the astral sea right here, and I squish it down together. All these little slack here, all the time that passes in the material plane, we did not experience it. Where? From here to here at the top. So pull that out, and I went from here to up at the top with the other handies. And so, time jump. I am still at 36 now. So, yeah.
How did you get here, of all places?
Would you? No, I was gonna say you would believe me. Arsene told me. I was gonna say Arsene surprised all of us and was the one who saved us from the astral sea. He got us back out of the foggy, goopy, not goopy, but like memory water stuff. Have you know about the astral sea? It's a wild place. So, with
Tavi just loves to ramble.
let me not ramble, but
She lets him go. And,
Let me sum up.
And she
Let me
turns.
explain. No, it's too much.
She
Let me
turns
sum up.
to Arsene and she says, "Holy shit, you did it!" And she extends a hand, and they do one of those like, we actually know each other warrior kind of handshakes.
yeah, friendship. I love these.
And as you turn back to the other Tabaxi who is there, you see that he is still looking at you with suspicious eyes, and though his bow has been lowered, he's not put his arrow away yet.
Do I recognize him? Or would I at any point?
I feel
shouldn't
like you might have a suspicion about who this is.
I definitely have a suspicion.
But
as a
it's
player.
hard to know because it's been 11 years, and he's
They've grown.
18.
I'm gonna walk over to him, and if he sticks his bow back up, I'm just gonna.
He
you
doesn't.
Can shoot me. You can shoot me if you want to. And I'm gonna go give a hug.
Oh. He lets the bow go a little bit limp, and he says, "You really don't remember any of the time you were gone?"
Well, I mean, the time that I was gone, I have no way to remember because different planes have different time spans and like continuities. So, I mean, this has been, I think, what, 7 months since I've been gone in my time.
He looks at you for a long moment, and then he pulls away and says, "I need to go check the perimeter." And he dives out the door and swims towards the surface.
Probably a safe bet.
Cats underwater is weird, right?
It can be. There's most tabaxi generally don't really like going in the water, but to adapt and we kind of realize it, and it's fun.
I mean, if people know you're a tabaxi and you're in hiding, what's a better place to hide your camp?
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, my cat is a water cat, and he would love to live underwater.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Like a little buddy.
he loves it.
Yeah, Sapphire welcomes you guys and makes space for you to have a little chat. But before we get to those, to checking in with her, let's see what's up with Lenore, shall we? So if you guys have questions for Sapphire, feel free to prepare them for us to hear.
I definitely want to talk to her at some point, but I'm gonna wait first for formalities to fully be expressed and everything to die down a little bit.
Yep. Lenore, you are back in the astral seas in your hotel room, and you've just sent your friends off with a little message of, "How'd I do?" Do you get a response back? Like, are you allowed to get a response back with that?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
They have 25
Can you
words.
hear Verity's, "You did shit"?
I think
25
if that's what
words.
you say. You have 25 words to say to
You
me.
hear her almost
I'm
drown,
drowning.
and-
I'm drowning. I don't have 25 fucking words. I rolled a 7. You're lucky you got that.
You did shit. Okay.
He sounds wet.
She sounds
Well,
wet and angry.
I guess I'm gonna use. Well, I can't. I think that was my last spell, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. No, I have third level. Wait, is sending third level? It is, right? Sending's a third level spell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is.
I have third level spells left. Okay, I will try someone else.
Okay.
I'm gonna send a message to. I'm gonna send a message to Tabby.
Okay.
I feel like he'll be the most calm, and I'm gonna say, Verity sounds stressed and a little damp. Is everything okay?
You initially hear just. Yeah.
I like that you've transferred, like, this is a spell that transfers words, but you've taken the time to make sure that it gets the
Yep.
licking sound
Yep,
for one of your
you
25 letters.
You can read like the THHLP, whatever it is, and I say, oh yep. Underwater. But okay! Exclamation point.
Okay. I'm gonna message Brillia. Hi. I've messaged both Tabby and Verity. Hope you're okay. Can you give me an exact location?
No one's helpful.
Still working that out. We're fine. We're fine.
We'll say that when the message comes through that Sapphire will give you the name of a nearby town.
I'll spend one more to contact Sapphire
Okay,
and get all
alright.
the details.
You
Like,
did anyone mention?
I don't need to,
I
it's
guess someone
fine,
mentioned
no.
Sapphire, and then. Anyways,
didn't.
we'll say there's a nearby town that they're like, we're near here. We can meet you here.
Okay.
So you have a location to go to.
Hooray!
All right. Anything else you need to do before you go to
I'd like to.
the astral what do you call it? Grand Central Station?
I'd like to have just a quick little trance, although that is going to be like a few days or something, isn't it? I need 4 hours. Was it 1 to 3?
What do you mean?
Was that the conversion? So will 4 hours be like 12 hours?
You're not entirely sure. But they're
Okay.
fine, right? They're fine. Give them some
They're
time
fine.
to dry
They're
off.
They're just gonna have to wait like a whole day for me. No, they can. A day's fine. I'll have a 4-hour trance, and then so I can regroup, and then I will go and look for passage.
Like, well, I almost drowned my friends. Time for a nap.
Yeah.
Which is a mood.
Accurate.
Great. You show up with your vials of memories that Ursun has left you to pay for transport. And you step onto the platform and begin your travel back to the material plane.
Huzzah.
However,
Oh no.
a cool sensation wraps around you as you feel yourself plucked from the path by a familiar hand. When you open your eyes, you're in a dark throne room. A woman sits on a throne in a long, cloaked dress. 2 huge wings, at least 50 feet tall, grow out of her back. Her head is bowed slightly so you can make out little beyond her lips. A small smile appears as you recognize her. This is, of course, the Raven Queen.
I will immediately drop to my knees and put my head to the floor.
Okay.
You honor me. You honor me, Your Majesty.
And Lenore is back to her physical body, right? Like her heavily scarred, pain-filled body that exists in the Shadowfell.
Yes. Hey, didn't I get a little bit of that alleviated?
A little bit.
Okay, so it's not as bad.
You passed on your magical STD to some friends, and now they have it too.
Yeah.
Not so
We'll be
painful
friends
she
too.
couldn't bang my brother. Just saying, not that painful.
Well, it helped. Okay. Well, it didn't. I was hoping it would help.
Did it? Did it though?
It passed the time.
I was really bored. I don't know.
That is the technical definition of what happened. It did pass the time.
It passed
So-
a lot of time.
She smiles at you. and you hear her voice for the first time since you have served her, not just the call of the ravens that serve her. And she says, "I'd lost track of you, Lenore."
I've been on another plane. I don't really know how I got there. Vecna. That's all I know. We've been in the astral sea for years.
Yes, I've come to need your services again.
Of course, anything.
I need you to assist me in gathering a few souls. Wayward souls.
Of course, it would be my honor.
Your friends cannot come with you.
Oh, not even what of Brillia and
Your connection
They're
to
not
them
bound?
has become corrupted by Vecna.
oh,
In fact, she reaches out her fingers and she makes like a scissors kind of movement, and you and Brillia will both at the same time feel this like shuddering emptiness, which I feel like Brillia will probably connect to, cost dying, but hey, we'll get there.
I feel like she just kind of falls to the floor a little bit further.
Yeah, you're feeling a lot worse now.
What do you need? What do you need me to do? Where do you need me to go?
I will send my messengers to gather you. You have 1 week to see to your affairs, and then you will return to me.
Very well. Yes, of course. Thank you.
Of course. You feel something land on your head, which is actually a single feather from a raven. And when you reach up to touch it, as soon as you touch it, you find yourself just outside of a house in the material plane.
The gods suck.
Do I have the feather with me?
Yes.
I'll take a look at the feather and kind of examine it.
As you look at it, let's say this is an Arcana. Or investigation, if you like. One will take longer than the other.
They're gonna both take a really long time because I rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
5 either way. Arcana and investigation are the same.
You don't know, but you feel like you should hold on to it. You're like,
Okay.
well, I guess I'll hold on to this to someone who knows magic. Because it's not me.
Not
anymore.
me today. I'll put it like inside my dress. And how do I feel?
How do you feel? You mean with the connection being broken, or?
Yeah.
You definitely feel where the bond was, and you can like feel that it's gone. But you also feel this like pull, like visual. I don't know how to describe this like in a feeling, but visually it's like, when something's like out of phase and it kind of like slips back visually into the background. You get that feeling, like you don't belong here anymore.
Is the pain back? Does it hurt?
Yes, but feels like it's muted for the time being.
Okay. I'm gonna look around. Where am I? Have I been here before?
You are outside of whatever town it is that you were told to go to by Sapphire. Like you're effectively like at the sign where it says like, "Welcome to so and so, population 5 people."
I love so and so. It's my favorite town.
Yeah. I actually forgot to get down to town names. If anybody has a good town that they want to throw in here.
Stonebridge.
Where?
Stonebridge.
Stonebridge. There you go.
Is there a beautiful stone bridge
There
that I
is.
have to cross to get into it?
You're standing right by the Stonebridge of Stonebridge.
Very World of Warcraft. Very World of Warcraft.
Extremely.
Play. Don't even play.
And,
Oh no, that's good. That's a compliment.
And you can see a quaint little village up the area. Like the streets are unpaved and things like that, so it's not very fancy, but
I'm gonna take a big deep breath and walk in.
all right, cool. Let's head back to your friends. I'm staying in the middle of you guys catching up with Sapphire. Suddenly, Brillia, you feel the connection to your lover and your friend just suddenly end.
Oh, okay, something bad happened. Something bad just happened.
What? Are you okay? Did you?
I can't feel both of them. I can't feel them.
Sorry, who? What?
Lenore and Koss, I can't feel them anymore.
Maybe you'll just.
No, it's empty.
Have you maybe have some tea? You like drinking tea? Maybe if you drink a cup of tea and you look into it sometimes, maybe you just need, maybe you're thirsty.
Fish broth is kind of tea. Would that help?
That is not tea, Tabby. Put it down. Right.
I am making a cup of tea and immediately I am scrying on, let's see who I scry on first. 1 sec. Apparently Lenore.
You do not sound happy about that. Yes, it's Lenore.
Well,
We're only like 2 minutes away, so.
yeah, I just see Lenore walk into a lake and I'm just like, oh.
She's fine.
That's really good scrying. It's like she's right there.
I walk in as you scry.
She's underwater in a bubble, and it's weird.
So you just get to see a quick vision of, you see Lenore land near this stone bridge. Obviously you don't know where it is necessarily, but...
Okay. Good news. Lenore's fine. Lenore's fine. I don't know why our connection is broken, but she's fine. Not so sure about Koss. Can't really check on her right now.
Okay, but if one is fine, then the other could also be fine.
Yes,
There's
yes.
lots of
that's
other
great.
reasons
That's
why
great.
that bond would break. You don't have to jump to the worst conclusion. We can speak to Lenore if she's once
Yes,
we
you're
see her.
right. I don't know where she is, but it looks like she just got to the material plane, so
That's good.
hopefully where with all the money she paid for her ticket in that nearby town.
What was the name of the town that you saw?
It doesn't really have a sign on it. I just saw a town and there was a lovely stone bridge in the distance. So
Oh, look at Sapphire.
I mean, the town's called Stonebridge. I imagine there is a nice stone bridge.
That makes a shitload of sense, doesn't it?
I would
Right.
hope so.
Okay, are we swimming?
Is there any other questions you guys had for her before you dive into more chaos?
Sapphire, I know, there was a mention of scouting the perimeter. Who do we have to be worried about once we, surface?
The cult.
Just the cult in general?
We're trying to narrow in on their leader, trying to find out where he is. Or... Anyways, I don't know if he's here, but that's the hope.
Their leader or Vecna's vizier, or are they the same person?
Same person. We've been following him for what? 6 months?
And I assume do you know who that is?
Of course. And she like starts listing off things about him. Actually, no. Arsene looks at you and gives like a very slight head shake. Like, she doesn't really know though. Like, she's rambling at what she knows about him. But she does not know this.
Okay, just this, Sapphire, good news. I know this person very well. Also bad news that I know this person very well.
What do you mean you know them well? You mean before?
Mm-hmm.
What do you know?
It's my, brother?
She looks to her son and he's like, yeah. She says, all right. Is that going to be a problem?
I've quite figured that out yet.
I mean with you.
As in, you, we have to quite elaborate on, the problem is, how I'm going to deal with it, or, how that changes how, everyone's gonna, I don't know yet.
No, she wants to know if we're going to kill your brother, is what she's asking.
Yeah, are you able to? That's definitely what
Sorry.
she's alluding to.
I'll just translate between the two of you.
The second Verity says that, Brillia is just like water ducks, like just like silent water ducks.
I'll put these knife away.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good to go. Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. I just mean that. Of course, we'll speak to him first. We'll do everything we can. Of course, it's a last resort.
But would you do it?
But would you do it?
I don't know if I can. I don't know.
Okay, right. I don't think that's something that needs to be determined in this exact moment. I think there's a lot of information that's missing, and I don't think really needs to make that decision at this very second.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
no one's had a conversation yet. We haven't had a chance to speak to him or reason with anybody, and just give her some time to think about it. It's still new, so.
All right, as long as you're not gonna, turn on us and join his side.
I don't think I can, considering that he also has caused captives, so.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
And then
Sorry.
she suddenly seems to start putting it together, and she's like, "So where's Ariana?"
Is Verity and I both crying at this point?
Now you're both just steaming piles of tears.
Sapphire, so, remember when I said it's a long story about what happened? That's kind of the start of it.
Yeah.
And then I'll start to explain it, but then... Yeah, also...
And Brilliant are just crying across the blood.
We're just hugging each other, just crying.
Why is it so bad? I don't understand.
It's just not right,
Did you do something? Because I know I did something. Like, did you do something too? Like, he's an ass.
Okay, all right. Yeah, we've got a lot of feelings happening, don't we?
Yes.
Maybe we should get going.
We don't have a crying wagon anymore. We formed our own crying wagon.
Our crying wagon is just us hugging
It's
each
us.
other.
Just you guys hugging.
Yeah.
All right.
Welcome.
She prepares to dismiss the bubble, and you guys are all gonna have to swim to the surface. So
Okay.
please give me another Constitution check to see how well you do.
Okay. Also note to Melissa, Brillia is casting disguise self to look, I guess she's gonna look human. It's also partially so that she's not recognized and partially so no one can realize she's crying still.
Oh, disguise self to hide your tears.
Yeah, the illusion hides the tears. It's fine.
That's emo to the max.
That's very emo. All right, it's easier this time because you guys know you're in water. You know you have to hold your breath.
8. Apparently, Verity is just like a shit swimmer.
Okay.
We're
she gets
drowning in
the
her
water,
tears.
it's just-
Like, it's
Well,
fine.
That makes sense, though. She's an Asimar. She's a flyer. This is all very... Yeah.
She's a flyer, not a swimmer.
No. She's a flyer, not a swimmer. Not enjoying this. Not at all.
How are the others
14.
doing? 14.
I'm wasting all my 20s on swimming.
All
Straight
right.
up.
Everyone but Verity makes it up easily. About halfway up, Verity seems to freak out a little bit and sort of lose her sense of direction. But I'm going to say Tabby, with his excellent 20, manages to pull her to the surface without her catching any more water or damage.
I swim back down like, no, you wanted to bless.
And he's just like this like amazing swimming cat. Like in your head, you're like, fuck this swinging cat.
My tail's like spinning in
Cat.
propulsion.
He's like
my
the tail
rudder.
just
About it
swimming,
doing?
like
Yeah,
spinning.
it's also my direction rudder.
Jen, the problem is I'm rolling my own dice. That's
That's
the
a
problem.
problem.
That's the problem. Never, ever roll with your own dice.
It's a dice maker's
Fair.
rule.
Clean your dice.
Put the other ones into some therapy. Get them some help. They're good dice. They've had a rough time. All right, you all break the surface, and you find that indeed you were in a beautiful clearing in spring. There are flowers on the trees, and birds are chirping, and it is a beautiful day. It's probably around dinner time. And you can see a little town in the distance, and you can smell like wood hearths.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're back. Anybody want to do a nature to get a more definitive idea of where you are?
I definitely want to press the digitate everyone's dry, so I'm gonna.
I was gonna say, can we get dry?
I look
Thank
dry
you.
because of the illusion. I look dry.
You're wet with tears.
That's fucking weird.
That's a weird decision.
I don't look.
Weird,
You guys
really?
saw me turn into a
Yeah,
human,
yeah,
though.
yeah.
You saw me turn into a human.
It's all fake.
Yeah.
Really is fake.
So the Tabaxi 2, they're coming with us, right?
So Sapphire came with you, and Taj is already up here.
He's already up here. Okay. Cool. Just so you know, Sapphire, there's some family matters that kind of need to be talked about at some point. So I'll just so you know, just this future conversations. But some wild stuff happens in 10 years, apparently. Well, a year for me in Opal. So
Did you two... You know.
no, quite the opposite.
Very much so.
So, funny thing, did you know about what happened up north, right?
I
Was
mean,
there any?
well, I was with you, yeah.
Do you remember what happened at the little church up there?
No. She wasn't there for that part. She was back in
Yeah.
town.
I didn't know if you ended up seeing it or anything.
Well,
After.
I mean,
I'm sure you tried to find us, but
we did find the bodies, if that's what you mean.
so it was all of us that had to deal with the remaining undead, the remaining vampires, and they happened to be her children. So.
Yeah.
And I'm such a easy piece of pain in her past to connect that to, since I was here involved with it. We're not really on speaking terms, just so you know, and it's unfortunate, to say the very, very least. And I think that she's gonna need you more than anything else once things are settled. I thought she was gonna appear with us here, but I guess not. So she's somewhere here on the plane,
She must have pulled herself off course somehow.
probably.
I'm sorry.
Hey, no, it's how it goes. I didn't expect good terms to happen when I came back up on a non-vampiric schedule. And for that to be the case when we arrived, it doesn't really make any bad thing better. So I'm living, and she's alive too. I'm not sure how much she would want to be as dark as it is, but I'm getting by. It's okay. I'm
Mhm.
okay. She needs to be. I worry for her. That's all. If you have a way to locate people with your network, crazy. That. If you have any way to find her, I think that once things are settled soon, then that should be something that you look into next.
Yeah,
That's
she's
all.
not mad at me for siding with Caracat.
It's a good point. It's a finicky world we live in, isn't it? She'll need you though. Truly.
Right.
So, town?
Yeah, you guys start to head towards the town. Would anyone like to give a perception check?
Who was, I can't even remember, who was part of the camp that we left like our horses and stuff with? Taj was there, right? The kids were there.
Yeah. Taj,
Who else was there?
Kato, what was the Hooker's
Sapphire
man's
was there.
name?
That was, oh my god, I have it written down in a notebook I don't have over here.
Dirty 20 for Brillia on perception.
But you know that they found the bodies, you know that they got the horses back.
Yeah, no, but I want to know about horse though. Like, does she know? I'm sorry.
You can ask our
Very-
son about horse.
No, I want to know, but I want to know, like, did he get home safely? Like, does he miss me? Was he sad that I didn't come back? Like, is he
He's
okay?
home safe, he does not miss you.
You got to go back with Atlas.
Yeah, he got to go back with Atlas, who'd raised him since he was a baby, and he got to have better oats. He didn't like the cold.
Tamar. Ha, I remembered.
Thank you.
Didn't even have to find it in my notes.
Tamar is the Hooker guy. But if you brought him a carrot, he would probably be really happy to see you. Both Arsene and Atlas and his horse.
The ultimate gift for Arsene, a carrot.
So Brilly rolled a 20. Anybody else?
Oh, it's pretty high actually.
14.
17.
Okay. Brillia, you are the only one who notices that something is walking through the woods beside you. A creature of some kind.
My scimitar is getting summoned.
Okay.
And I am going to look at the direction and simply say, announce yourself, please. And
Alright.
then I'm just staring it down. Like, if I know the area, I'm just staring that area down. Can I roll intimidation?
Yes, actually, I would like to see how this goes.
Ooh.
I rolled a natural 19, and I have a +9.
Okay.
So,
Out of the brush nearby, you see Taj jump down from a tree. But along the ground are 3 large dogs. And they come up to you, and one of them smells your hand and like sort of like bows its head a little bit, like, okay, master.
I am picking up this dog and petting it, and I'm just like,
It's like 100-pound
happy.
dog, but
I don't. Can I try to pick up this dog? I'm
Yes.
gonna try to pick up
roll
this
to
dog.
pick up the dog.
Athletics?
Yes.
That's only a 5, so I
Cool.
try to pick up the dog, and then I just kneel on the ground and I'm just petting this dog.
Yeah, I feel like it probably like knocks you over a little bit, but you're like
Okay.
just like petting this dog. Guys, it's your puppies.
I should have bought a puppy.
They're back.
I
I
have
really
no
needed
puppies.
this right now. I really needed this right now.
The other 2 puppies are looking more kind of cautiously towards Tabby and Verity. They clearly are very well trained.
Oh, there's
Can I,
dogs.
like, can I like kneel down and like open up, like, can I have a puppy cuddle?
Everybody gets a puppy cuddle.
I'm gonna hug a puppy and cry. Like,
Okay.
let's
Yeah,
let's
we're,
all just hug a
we're just
puppy.
crying again. Full disclosure.
These are trained dogs. They're on the job. It's fine.
Tabby's like, stop it, dog. Get out of here.
Stop
I'm
it,
the
dog.
soft
We'll
one.
just have a break.
Abby, we need this, okay?
It's fine.
Uh,
Couple minutes.
Taj gives a 2-toned whistle, and both dogs immediately like pull back from you and go to circle you guys like the running guard.
Including my dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
He remembers you, but he doesn't. He's got to listen.
Okay.
He's a
Yeah,
good
that
boy.
makes
They're not
sense.
our
It's 10 years.
dogs.
It's been 11 years, to be fair.
Yeah, he remembers you, but he's like, I gotta do my work. Sorry, I gotta be a big cool dog.
Okay.
Taj will give you both a very like seriously kind of look, like you both just dropped your knees and started sobbing, petting puppies.
To be fair, I looked very intimidating.
Until that puppy showed up and you tried to pick
Exactly.
it up.
Like, you don't know what we've been through. You do not know what we've been through.
And yeah, one of the dogs, as it's moving towards the front, smells the air and makes a low sound and guides you towards where you see Lenore sitting at a stone bridge. What you been doing, Lenore? You've been waiting for like 3 hours.
I am also running and crying towards Lenore. As soon as I see her, also crying, running.
Oh, love, it's only been about 12
Oh,
hours.
no.
It's
I mean, I'm
okay.
crying, but I'm also shouting at you. Sorry.
Oh,
I should have specified.
okay.
It's
What are you
tears.
shouting?
It's tears, and it's
Mhm.
hugs, but it's also...
Hatred.
This is in the middle of a bloody fucking lake of water. You know I don't like swimming, and I couldn't breathe, and I had to drink threw up, and it was awful. And could you not do any better than that?
Well, I'm sorry. I've never banished anyone
It's
before.
so speak properly, and you know I don't like swimming. You did that on purpose. I missed you.
It's okay. It's okay. Look, we're here now. You look very dry. Would you like to start a fire?
Yes.
Okay, well, why don't you start? There doesn't look like there's anyone over there. You could start a small fire over there if you like. And then that will make you like not think about water, right?
All right. Fine.
So we've got the dogs back. That didn't take long. Is it a good idea to fight Vecna with the puppies?
Lenore.
Taj scoffs and says, "They're not puppies."
Oh, well, he got moody, didn't he? Full-blown teenager now.
Moody and a little hot.
They're
Ew.
he's an adult. These dogs are 11.
Well, yeah, the dogs
He
are
is a
11.
child.
He's still, what, like 17? This kid?
He's like
He's a
you're what,
child.
18 or 19 now, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh shit! I'm only like 22. Okay, so I
Yeah,
feel
you
so
guys
bad.
probably shouldn't bang them because you know.
Yeah,
But
no.
he is very cute.
I wasn't planning on it.
Yeah, no, I was
Sure
not.
you weren't, Lenore.
Lenore.
Don't eat
You
sleep
done
with
worse.
children that we
He's
saw
not a
yesterday.
child.
He was when I saw him like yesterday, and also I'm
He was yesterday.
definitely not 18.
I was him.
Yes, well, I didn't bang you either, so props to me. Okay, so
Lenore,
yes, brilliant, yes.
Good to know you're alive because I have a large empty spot now, and I honestly thought you and Cos were dead. So by any chance is that the same for you, or should we be worried?
Yeah, so about that.
Yeah, I suddenly feel a lot less pain, so that's great. But
So our
Listening,
little
but lighting a whole lot of things on fire.
so that whole soul bond thing that we had, that proved really beneficial for, I guess, about a decade. But I had a little visit with the Raven Queen on the way here. Which was fantastic, as always. You know, to see one's deity is quite an honor.
yeah, that seems like a good thing.
I like that Verity's just got like a rude.
Oh, she's like just fire, so much fire. But like occasionally she like glances back, rolls her eyes, like
So
she's listening.
she felt that it was time for our bond to be severed.
Okay, she's a goddess. I will respect that decision.
Yes,
How are
so-
you feeling about it?
Oh, look, I mean, I feel a little shit.
Okay.
But you know,
Okay.
that's not kind of all that happened.
Oh.
So apparently I'm being called to service. there are some wayward souls that need retrieving. And that's kind of my job. And I've been like, I have been on like a pretty big hiatus for like 11 years. So I do understand that, you know.
So is that gonna fit in like before we all go and do the whole Vecna stuff, or are we gonna go and do this after? Or I'm guessing we should probably, if your job's done, we probably all should do that first, huh?
Well,
Yeah, that seems like a good plan.
I don't think that she wants you to come because on account of she said she didn't want you to come.
It's because I'm a cat?
No.
And I chase birds?
She just said that I didn't really ask that many questions. She's a goddess, like the goddess. So I didn't really ask her that many questions, but she said that I had to do it on my own and then I had a week and then I had to come home.
And then I want fire, like so much fire. Like so much fire.
Just to say, Brilly is also casting Flaming Sphere and just hovering it on top of where Verity has already started a fire.
Wait, is it double fire or less fire?
Yes, it's double fire.
Sapphire looks at Brilly and she's like, guys, can we undercover spy mission?
I drop it.
Yeah, I was trying to put it out with prestidigitation.
You told her no, right? Or you told her that at least I can go with you. Like you told her that.
Well, I asked, and because I also
you
said,
asked if I you asked you did you but you asked.
I didn't ask if I didn't ask if you. I didn't really ask. No.
Why didn't you ask if I could go with you?
Well, because she's very intimidating. She's a goddess.
Well, I know that, but
well, she specifically said your friends can't come with you.
Well, yeah, but I mean, friends. But I mean,
and I asked about. That's when I asked about the soul bond, and I was like, well, you know, there's other people that are bonded to you too, and she was kind of just like, not no more. So that's like, and then it kind of hurt a little bit, not like too much, which is quite surprising. Like I thought it would hurt more, but it hurt a little bit, and I got a bit sidetracked. But also, you're back with,
yeah, but
you're back home now, and I don't want to take you away.
But we're best friends. I don't have any of those left, so it's just you now. So, I mean, I get to go with you, right?
I don't think
it's like an extenuating circumstance. It's not. I mean,
I could probably call and ask, but the impression that I got was it was like a just you kind, like just me kind of situation.
Can
and then I didn't
come over
really
for dinner?
we'll go to bed really early. We'll get like double
really
the souls.
Good. They will eat all of our vegetables. It will be quiet. You won't even know that we're there.
Yeah, I mean I can call her and I can ask. I mean not call her, but like I can like ask her. But she seemed pretty adamant that it'd be just me.
Yeah, but no, did you tell her that we were? Did you tell her that we were best friends though? Maybe she.
Well, I didn't. But I didn't. Well, she kind of knows everything. Although she didn't know where we were for 10 years.
See, so maybe she just forgot.
Well, yeah, maybe. I'll tell her. I'll tell her that Verity would like to come. How do you think is Arsene around?
Arsene is definitely there, looking at her like, there's no way the Raven Queen is gonna let you bring a friend.
I mean, Arsene, how do you feel about Verity? You've just found each other again.
I can go.
I mean, I thought
I can go.
I thought I was your best friend too, but it's
yeah,
fine.
I mean you are.
No, I just spent a decade looking for you.
No, I mean of course you're my best friend too, but no, I know this is just like a girl holiday. It's like a little short, like a fun mission, right? We're going to go on, and then I'll be back again, and maybe you can come too. Be like, they're not going to ask the Raven Queen for both of us. You guys are friends now too, right? So
I will pray on it. I'll pray on it, Verity, and we'll see what she says. But what I do know is that I have a week.
Do you show them the raven's feather?
I don't think so.
Okay.
So in a week, I don't think I have like a huge amount of choice. She didn't really like invite me over when I visited between the Astral Sea and here. She just kind of brought me. So I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work in a week. I don't know if I'm going to be like, okay, bye guys. But yeah. Anyway, what are we doing now? I'll be back after. It's just a couple of souls. I mean, you've seen how many souls I've taken before.
Yeah,
I'm sure
Isn't
it'll be
it?
fine. It's just I'll just stab some
yeah,
people,
yeah.
draw some pictures, and come back.
Yeah, like you're right. Yeah, I mean, I've seen you do that
I nudge
a
Arsenal.
few times. It's
And I whisper, "Watch, they're gonna be like high
I mean,
profile
it
souls. that are
won't
gonna hard
be.
to get."
Yeah, no, it won't be long. You'll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like even if I mean, but still ask if he can come.
I'll ask.
Yeah,
I'll definitely
yeah.
ask. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, usually it only takes me about like less than a minute, really, to kill someone and then take their soul. So
Yeah. I mean, yeah. No, I'm sure it
What's a
won't
few
even take you
days,
that
yeah.
long. Yeah, that's not even that long. And then I mean, we can still talk. I mean, like even if.
yeah, I can come. I can come see you in your dreams with that dream walking thing. I can send you messages. It'll
No
be totally fine.
cauldrons. No dream cauldrons. That's.
You know, now the first one is gonna have a cauldron.
Other than that, don't
Get in the bucket!
Okay,
As you're debating this, the sun is beginning to set, and as it does, Sapphire and Taj seem to be doing their own thing and preparing for this mission. They pull out some robes, they're doing some makeup.
Well, I should probably. Do you guys have spare robes? 'Cause, I mean, this is all I have. Is this?
No. We were hoping not to have to use a disguise self just in case they dispelled magic or something like that. Maybe you can sneak in and watch. There's a cave system they're going to be using.
You know what? And
What do
I like pull up like any sleeves that I have, and I have these new pieces of metal jewelry-ish looking armor on my hands.
Ooh.
There's a silver bracelet on my right hand and 5 rings for each of my fingers. Chains going down from a metal, a silver emblem of the middle of the back of the hand that chains down to each of the fingers, and then at the tips of each of the fingers are sharpened claws, like
Orapica?
maybe.
I
don't have the right
chain user.
I don't have his Nen abilities. It's fine.
Fine.
And on this hand, it's just a more traditional bracer that has a metal pauldron on the back of it that I can more so have as actual armor. So I picked these up when I was leaving a store in the gray place, the astral plane, and the more I wear it, the more I can feel what it does. And I do one of these, and then out of nowhere, I disappear as I do the big swoop, and now I'm invisible.
Ooh. You do love being invisible.
that was fancy.
They're pretty fancy. The whispers like appear from one side or the other, and
I am very fancy.
there's a lot of fancy that you cannot see.
Meow.
I could make people invisible as well if we wanted to do that. Do we want more invisible people?
I would
Who else
greatly
can do it?
appreciate that, but I can simply disguise myself. I assume they can see through an illusion such as invisibility the same way they can see through a disguise. So I think I'll be better off, and I'll just change. I'll still be human Brillia, but I'll just put myself in the robes that I see Taj and Sapphire wearing.
We've been planning this infiltration for a while. I think if we go in the way we've planned, we have all the necessary things if they try to dispel magic on us. But if you can sneak around and watch, you might be able to get some more information that we can't. And at very least, find out if it really is your brother, I guess.
It's him. I'm pretty sure. I can also stay behind as backup and just keep an eye on you and Taj. I can see through you guys' senses. Make sure everything goes well.
Taj turns to Sapphire and says, if we have more troops, why don't we just... And she says, no, we've talked about this. We are observing. And he says, observing's fine. If he is there, we should move. And they clearly are having like a bit of an argument about what to do. Taj is definitely on the side of like, let's just lock them in and burn everyone alive.
Lilia, are you going to be okay when you see him?
I do not know. So, that's why I'm partially on the side of staying behind and watching through your senses. But at the same time, if we see him, I also have hope that I can talk some sense into him.
Young man.
But if we see him, you shouldn't talk to him, right? Like, we're just gathering information, correct?
Yes, I hope so. And I'm looking at Taj. Oh my goodness. And I'm like staring at him like, don't you dare suggest that in front of me again. Just staring at him.
He seems to back down around the combined force of you guys. But he's not happy about it.
Someone's
Fine.
gotten told, and I go like around him, just invisible.
Tabby slaps you in the face.
I'm invisible.
Yeah, I know. He rolled with disadvantage.
All right, I'm gonna pants him.
What?
Can I roll with advantage? Since I'm invisible.
Sure. Try to pants him.
Cool. 17 on that. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm getting a kind of important phone call. I'll be right back.
Sure. Sure. The cat man is pantsed in front of all the ladies.
I just turn away. I'm just like, no.
Weird.
You guys definitely
How
saw
does-
him like hit something invisible, and then
How does the
I believe
angsty
that means-
team
I believe-
react to that?
if Tabby got hit and he was invisible, it means he becomes visible again.
It depends how the spell works, right? Like, is it
Technically didn't write it on the item, and so I assume that it doesn't. But
There you
know,
go.
well,
No, it's fine if you just see like him slap something invisible and then Taj get pantsed. He just sighs and picks up his pants and tightens his belt.
Yes, what a great way to ensure that he's not the big bad. Pants him.
Pants all of the people. That will make them
on
happy.
the bright side, if he hates my brother so much, he's very not likely to join him. On the bright
True.
side.
So I pantsed them and I ran into the woods. I came back and I don't see what happened. What happened?
We don't see you come back.
Yeah,
Your
everybody-
visibility's still up.
Although I'm pretty sure the dogs actually would notice you. So the dogs kind of like clearly are looking at Tabby, so you know where he is, but
Okay, I'm back. What did I miss?
right, so we are going to infiltrate as two of the cultists and try to get close. And if you see an opening, you should take it.
Okay.
Are we
So good.
is the goal to kidnap or kill the cultists straight up?
We've been trying to get more information on their leader, so that's the priority.
Okay.
If we
Okay.
just... I mean, a lot of these people are
Reconnaissance.
just being manipulated.
Reconnaissance
So do we just
only.
like, do we pop him in a bag? No. What's the opportunity that we're looking for?
Taj says, shoot him in the head, obviously.
Oh, well, we're not going to do that. That's a bit drastic.
And do they usually travel in pairs?
The cultists?
Yeah.
They travel in groups usually, yeah.
Oh, that's lame.
Well, if we see Brillia's little brother, we're not going to shoot him in the head. We're going to, like, I don't know, put a bag over his head and tie it up and then, like...
How old is Bartlar now?
Now he's about 6 years younger than Brillia. So now he's older than Brillia. He's like 30, 31.
Yeah, he's not a baby.
He's her baby brother, though.
Not anymore.
Well, no, you're wrong. because she got stuck in a weird time loop doesn't make her now the younger sister. It's like if your mum got stuck in a time loop, you'd still be her baby.
That's exactly what it's like.
Yes. We're not going to shoot him in the head, regardless of if he's older or younger than her.
Fine, reconnaissance. We need to find out where Vecna is, what plane he's hiding on. And while the other cultists are on this plane, their leader tends to teleport in and out from meetings.
I don't want to suggest that if we're going in that... I don't want to say that, like, that perhaps Billy shouldn't be there, but are you sure you should be there?
I said that earlier. I'm open to stay behind and simply keep an eye on you guys. I can see through your senses if you would like.
And I can follow close behind, and there's also this other cool thing that these hands do, and I jingle my chains so everyone knows I'm nearby.
Ooh, what are you, a Halloween cat?
And nobody notices a difference, but so there's a total of 7 of us right now, because there's the 4 of us, the 2 Tabaxi, and Arsene.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know what Arsene's doing.
Does everyone have disguises though?
I can make the 3 of us invisible.
And
I can stay behind.
Yeah, so Sapphire says it's probably good for when you guys arrive there. She's very cautious about them being able to dispel magic on cue. So you shouldn't rely
I would
on
just
being able
one
to
more
be
time
invisible.
like to point out of character that I have a plus 13 to intimidation and persuasion. Just saying. Plus I have alter self.
And stealth. I mean, that's another
And
thing
stealth.
Yeah.
Alter self they shouldn't see through unless they dispel it. They'll notice there's a magical effect on you, but it's not like an illusion. So Verity and Tabby could go in.
And I don't need to be nearby. I mean, I can snoop around corners, and I'll go on buildings and have some fun with it.
I'm not particularly sneaky.
I'm not either.
But if they don't know I'm there to dispel magic, do you know what I mean? Like if you're invisible and they don't know you're there, they're not going to be like,
follow me.
Yeah, because otherwise they'd have to be dispelling magic like all the time.
Yeah. I don't think it's just actually...
Unless they have like some kind of a thing that when you walk in, it's like, bam, now I can see you. Why is there a raven lady there?
Because as far as D&D Beyond says, there is no, like, they can check on... I mean, I suppose that they could do a... I mean, but there's nothing in here that says that they get to roll.
No, it looks like it. Although if someone casts detect magic, they'll notice a magical effect on you. So they won't see, but they won't know exactly what it is. But it won't be an illusion magic. Unlike if I did it, they could tell that. They could potentially tell there's an illusion.
Would you not get that if you were not a spellcaster anyway, though?
You would not get that, no. So you'd be fine with alter self, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You would be fine. Unlike me with this disguised self,
Okay.
they could potentially see through the illusion.
Because
It's
am
an illusion. Yours
an
is an
arcane
illusion.
trickster rogue, so I have magic anyway. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
I
difference
use
between
magic.
disguised self and alter self is
Okay.
disguised self is illusion. Alter self is like you're literally altering your body.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Alter self then.
So should I come or should I wait here with Brillia?
Oh, you can be invisible and come with me.
Right. Arsene, do you want to be invisible as well?
I think we should go in groups. That way, if one of us gets spotted, the others aren't.
I mean, as
So-
long as we're all within as long as 5 of us are within 60 feet of each other, we can all speak telepathically now. And you hear a snap, and then we all can just now speak telepathically for the next 2 hours within 60
Whoa!
feet. 5 of us. So I'm gonna assume it's gonna be the 3 of you. I'll say Sapphire and. Does Arson need it?
Leave our son out. Make everyone else be able to gossip.
I'm not going,
really
so I
wanted
won't
to-
be 60
Are you-
feet, so you can just use it.
Right.
I think that's what we decided.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna get
Um,
the CD, yeah.
Taj and Sapphire also will not be within 60 feet of you guys.
Hmm.
So if the 3 of you are going in one group, Taj and Sapphire go in the other, and Brillia will stay back here, just in case, with the puppies.
Yes, but I
Alright.
will be. I'll choose. I'll just. I can definitely see through one of your senses. So, do we have a preference as to whose senses I utilize?
I mean, Lenore's not a bad option. She's invisible and quiet and watching and
You've
Okay.
already kind of been
Connected.
in my brain for like the past 12 years. So.
also that.
Yeah. Okay. Then I will make sure to find a place to hide, since the downsides of this is I will not be able to perceive what's around me.
That's why you got the puppies.
Yep. And I'm also going to cast Guardian of Faith right next to me. I'll be like,
Just
OP.
in
try
case.
it.
OP
Try it.
Just in case.
Try
Run
it.
at me.
So once Brillia finds a safe place to hide that is nearby but out of the way, Taj does a series of whistles, and the dogs immediately stand in like a trio around her, facing out, like all ready to defend her if they need to.
And I will also cast my spiritual guardian, which has changed form again, and it's
Ooh.
back to Cos. And Brilly doesn't realize it, and when she turns to it, you can see that she's almost about to cry again, and then she sucks it up.
Right, it's right. It's right. It's right. It's right. We're gonna pet her hair.
Sorry.
No. We are going to get to that. Don't worry. Okay? Just. It's good, I think, that she's with you.
Yes.
It's supposed to make you stronger. So hang on to that. We'll get to her. Right?
Thank you, Verity.
Okay, but for now, we have your brother, and we have something else that we have to. We got this, right?
Okay. Yes, I trust in you guys.
And we're
then
your
I'm
brother, and we're going to get Kos, and we're going to get everybody back. Okay? So one step at a time. And for this moment, we're just focusing on getting your brother back. Okay?
For now, I'm looking towards all 3 of you. Focus on not getting caught, not getting hurt.
Maybe.
It'll be fine.
Jab in the arm.
Sapphire
How'd you find me?
gives you detailed directions on how to get to the cave system that they are meeting in, but they are going to go separately, pretending to be cultists coming from town. And she, again, pushes, like, do not be seen. Even if you're invisible, do not assume that they can't see you. Like, they're clever.
Just so you know, once you are within 60 feet of me, you will be able to speak with me and anybody else who is within 60 feet of me, who is feeling this effect. So,
Okay.
Brain.
Oh, Lenore is coming with me.
Mhm.
Arsene is staying behind.
No, our son's gonna come too.
Yeah, might as well. He looks tough.
If he's not invisible.
I'm going to cast invisibility on Arsene and me.
Okay.
And,
Arsene, we're going to be invisible for 1 hour.
Okay.
Now, don't attack anyone and like try not to get attacked, because otherwise then you'll be visible.
Okay. So, We've got Lenore, Tabby, me, and Verity. So Lenore, who's going with you?
What?
He wants to go with you. He wants you to pick you because you're friends now.
Between who have I got to choose between?
Tabby, Verity, and our son.
It's a boys'
Oh,
It's a boys'
you
party.
know what?
Because we're friends now.
I'm just trying to look to see if I have to be near him.
You guys make your way towards where Sapphire has directed you to, and you indeed see a cave system. It looks like it's in, like the opening is actually fairly obvious. It looks like it's an old mine. And there is someone standing inside the doorway who is greeting people as they arrive. And as you watch, you can see Sapphire and Taj go. They seem to exchange some words with whoever's at the door, and then they make their way inside. Because this is an old mining thing, there's probably other entrances and stuff as well. You guys are welcome to explore the options of entering this system.
All right,
Cool.
So, oh yeah, we can just talk normally because of see that
Yeah.
So front door does not seem to be a good option.
No.
No.
Do I have to whisper in my brain as well?
No. You can yell. Just like,
Ow! Tabby, that was loud.
you can yell quietly. But yeah, no. There's other ways around. It looks like, because I mean, caves are usually full of different. I can't see you raising your hand, but I can feel it.
Can I try?
Try what? Front door?
Yeah, front door.
All right.
Do I come with you? Or do I wait here? You tell me what to do.
No, you come.
Okay.
No, you follow me. Wherever I go, you'll behind me. Got it?
Oh, yes.
Right. I'm going to go up to the front door.
Okay, cool. You walk up to the front door. Are you just trying to walk through?
Yeah.
Cool.
Like I belong there.
You still look like you, though, underneath your invisibility.
No.
No,
She's
no,
I'm
it's alter
Just
invisible.
self.
alter self.
It's alter self.
But you're
It's
wearing
alter
different
self.
robes.
Nope. The same robes as everybody else.
Yeah,
You
but
would
you're
have
not actually wearing those robes. Those robes are an illusion.
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah.
They're not.
It's not illusionary magic, apparently.
What
Alter
is it?
self like physically changes your body and
Oh,
like what
so
you
no.
wear on it.
No.
Alter
So
self
it's
doesn't
not
change
an
clothing
illusion.
then, does it?
No, so she would have still had to find a pair of robes or something like that, I think.
So she's
So her
wearing
body,
her
if they try to
robes.
look for the
No, alter
it's
self says
transmission.
you assume a different form, you cast a spell, which is one of the following options. The effect is to flash the duration of the spell, the spell lasts, blah, blah, blah.
So you
Change
look
appearance.
different.
You transform your appearance. You decide what you look like in your height, weight, facial features, sound of your voice, hair length, coloration, distinguishing characteristics, if any. You make yourself appear as a member of another race, although none of your stats change. You can't appear as a creature of a different size than you. You can't use this spell to become quadruple.
So nothing changed about how your clothing. It's all your physicality.
Yeah, but I'm a dude now.
Okay, but you're still not wearing the robes.
Yes, no, that changes. Yeah, that it
I
changes
don't
everything.
think it changes your
No,
clothes.
it doesn't change
don't
your
think so.
clothes.
It doesn't change your clothes, so you would have still had to find a way to get robes.
You
It
do
changes
not
your
have those.
physicality.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you're
Okay,
a man.
okay.
You're a
It's the
man
trade-off.
wearing a dress.
Okay, sure. Okay, yeah, no. You're right.
So
you're
the
right.
trade-off is disguise self. I
Yeah.
can change everything, but
Yeah.
it can be seen as an illusion. While alter self changes your physicality, but they can't see through it because it's not an illusion. But you don't get the clothes.
You're right. You don't get the clothes. That is the difference. God damn it. Okay, fine,
Convince them.
sure.
I say into your head. Convince them that your robes were stolen and you had your clothes switched by some mongrel.
I
Red
know, they
lady.
gave me this high-level armor. They took my robes.
We don't know what
They
how
gave
high
me
level
this-
it is.
This
I don't have arm.
D-cup
I'm
breastplate.
wearing leather. I'm wearing some leathers. That's it.
Okay, so you are wearing your normal outfit, and you look like a dude.
Yep.
And but you're not invisible.
No.
Okay, and you're just gonna walk up.
Yep.
Is Lenore with you?
Yes.
Yes,
she's behind
and
me.
I'm invisible.
And Lenore's invisible. All right,
Yep.
and you're gonna walk in.
And I, just for the record, also look like me.
Okay. What's your mood, Lenore? As you
What's my mood?
like underneath, are you like terrified? Are you confident? Are you like checking Verity's ass? What are you doing?
I'm just like, I'm not going to disagree with what Verity tells me to do. Regardless of if I think this is a good idea or not. I'm just going to do what she says.
All
Good
right.
girl.
Cool.
I know
So-
my place.
You guys break from the tree line and make your way towards the person standing at the gate. They look at you for one moment and then they cry out that someone has attacked. And people from inside begin to pour out.
The minute he starts to cry out, can I cast silence at him?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna do that. There's now completely engulfed in silence.
Actually, give me a let's do an initiative to see whether or not you get all of it or just his detail.
Okay. You cannot beat that.
Yeah.
You can, but
All right. So you
that's
are
a-
watching very, very acutely, and you see the moment his eyes shift to where Lenore is, and you see him open his mouth, and you're like, "Nope." Okay.
Okay, well, I'm just going to kill him then, while he's silent.
take his robes. You hear in your head.
We don't know him, right?
Where is
That's
he?
definitely not really his brother, like, just standing at the door.
Is he? Oh, you don't know. I mean, Brilliant knows.
I would have like shape-shifted myself to see what he used to look.
He
like.
doesn't look like Brillia.
Yeah, they would have seen.
Also, you know,
Is
like
he-
tiefling.
Is he a tiefling?
This is not a tiefling. This is an elven
Okay,
man.
great. Well, then, in that case, I'm just going to bonk him over the head and try and knock him out.
All right. So Lenore and Verity, please give me your initiative. Tabby, you got a 20-something, I imagine?
25. Yeah.
25 for Tabby.
I got a nat 20.
How high is that?
It's
24?
higher than 20. My initiative's +2, so 22.
22 for Lenore.
What else on nat 20?
Verity?
15.
Okay. And cool. So Lenore, you are next. He clearly sees you. Tabby immediately casts silence
Mm-hmm.
around him.
Mhm.
But he's definitely looking right at you.
Yes, I'm going to bonk him. No, I will. Yeah, I'm gonna try and bludgeon him in the head with my my big stick. What's that called?
Scythe.
My scythe.
My big stick.
Yeah,
The
I
big
like
pokey pointy.
the big stick.
the big stick. Hold on 1 second. Oh no, that was bad. Does an 11 hit him?
Nope.
I
you run
just
up
freak
to
out
him.
and go.
He sidesteps. And he is going to turn his attention to Verity. He is going to attack you. That one will miss. That one will hit. And that one will miss. Hey, only one of his 3 punches
You want to get a chance to talk?
Well, you have 6 seconds, because that's what a turn is.
Yeah, can I try that?
Well, he's already knows that Lenore's tried to attack him, so you can only do, like, between. Until it's your turn. So he's gonna try to attack you. He will punch you in the body for 18 points of damage.
Also, you're in silence, so you wouldn't be able to talk to him.
Right in your... Well, he could punch you out of it if you want. How big's the silence?
So, silence is a 20-foot radius sphere. It's centered at not him, but the. Is it like a wooden wall that was built in front of a cave, like you said, like a mine usually would?
Yeah.
It's centered just beyond the door, like maybe a foot beyond the door. So actually, no. It's centered more close to the outside, so anyone who's inside the door and just randomly can't start making sound doesn't. It's not affecting anybody
Sure.
inside.
So
staying outside.
we'll say you are able to express to Verity, like where this thing is, so she can step out of it if she would like to.
Yeah. Okay, so it's the my magic sphere that is surrounding him. If you take maybe like one movement square back, not full movement, but that's 6 feet, then you should be able to speak to him.
Okay, so Verity, you took 18 damage, and it is now your turn.
Okay. I will move back and then I will try to talk. Try and like hold my hands up.
Okay.
And this is
You're doing like a surrender?
Yep.
Okay.
This is persuasion. We came here from Vecna's last mission. We took Kos. We took Ariana. We're just trying to come back.
Okay. So he hesitates for a moment. Let me see how much he hesitates.
Look, we're not here to fight.
You came from a mission? Must have
Yes.
been difficult.
Do you know Kos? Do you know her girlfriend? Do you know how hard it was to get Kos to Vecna? Ariana? Stupid pen pals thinking that they knew each other. Yes, it was long, it was difficult, but we made it in the end. And Ariana's dead, and Vecna has a body, and if you actually know Vecna, you would know that.
I know Vecna, guys. He walks towards you out of the silence, and he says, "Oh, honey, that was 10 years ago. That's old news." And he prepares to fight you again. Tabby!
All right. Can I? How do I want to do this? What are my inspiration things I can do just to make double sure? Cool. I'm gonna sprint as far around as I can, use like my 120 feet movement, my 60 feet without dashing. So I can run as far around so it wouldn't be within his line of sight, considering I'm guessing we're kind of hidden in like a brush or something like that. And I'm going to run up behind him, and I'm going to put my claws at his throat and press in and be like, "You're not going to be doing any more talking or any more yelling. You're going to come over here with me. And just go with the claws, okay?"
You're gonna try to prepare an action?
I'm going to try to end the initiative by making him surrender. Would that be a intimidation check?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay. Intimidation, that's a 21.
Nope.
All right, well, that's where I'd end with my claws at his throat.
Okay. He just looks very, very focused. Lenore.
I'm gonna try and murder him. He doesn't seem very nice. I'm gonna say, are we okay with murder? In my brain.
Yeah.
Telepathically. And then I'm gonna do a murder. Well, I'm gonna try to. That is a 18 to hit.
That will hit him.
Yes, it will. Let me see.
Hey, see? He doesn't look to be wearing anything except his robes.
Oh my god, that was horrendous. It was only 5.
Okay, cool.
That's not gonna murder him.
That's not gonna murder him. That barely did anything to him.
I'm very annoyed about it.
All right.
And then, hold on, lady.
You got a bonus. You can eat a cookie.
I'm not gonna eat a cookie. I'm going to cast spiritual weapon and attack him again.
Okay.
Oh no. 13?
No.
Why won't you die? I'm gonna say to him
Okay.
in his face.
He's gonna throw a few more punches at Verity and then one at Tabby's holding him. He's gonna actually turn
from behind.
Yeah, he's gonna try to get out of your grip. So we'll say in opposed athletics to get out, and then he's gonna try to punch you.
Sure.
Not great.
My athletics is bad. That doesn't mean that I can't roll a 17.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, so if he's still grappled by you, that means he can still attack, but he's at disadvantage, correct?
He can still attack, I believe. I don't think there's any disadvantage, but I believe he just... Because it wasn't like an official grapple, but it was more like a trap.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right.
So I would say maybe there's a disadvantage because if he moves, his neck gets cut up.
I'll say you can do an attack on him, and he's gonna trade you damage.
Oh, please. These dice love not just swimming, maybe swimming in blood, but my first attack with my sharp fingers is a crit for an opposed crit.
Sure.
So that's wild to me. Strikes D8s. That's sick. And I'm gonna expound a bardic inspiration die to do an extra D10 worth of damage to him.
Why not, right?
Yeah. If I can sever his throat off the bat.
I don't think this is going to make difference, but just for note, these are considered magical damage for you, Melissa.
Good to know.
This
is not the moment, but it may later.
That is 14 damage to him.
14. All right. Cool. He is a super badass monk dude.
I forgot it was a crit, so it's 26, not 14.
26. 26 plus 5, he's 31. All right, that's a little better. It's not even close to what he did to you, though. He turns on you and uses a flurry of blows. The last one crits. And you take 62 damage from his fists.
What did he roll for...
He rolled a 17, and a natural 20.
These cookies are the best thing I've ever done.
What?
Only the 20 hits.
Really?
Yep.
No. He rolled. I didn't add his modifier.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I did guess. Sorry. So he would actually get a.
I'm guessing it's like +6 or +8.
Yeah, he's a +8. So that's.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
66.
Sorry, I should have asked. That's not best practice.
No, it's okay. It's okay. When you said that he rolled, I was like, ha!
Yeah, so he punches you in the guts for 62 damage, and you feel some of your organs burst.
Ow. I cough invisible blood on him. Oh, let me... I'd sought concentration for mine, because my hands... But for the silence, it is. I don't think I can really get that. No, silence is down.
Cool.
And I attacked at one point, too, so...
All right. So you guys exchange blows. He smacked you in the guts for, you're bloodied now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a good job. And now that silence is down, he starts yelling. It's Verity's turn.
Okay. I'm going to heal Tabby. Oh no. Oh shit, sorry. Wrong character. I can't do that. I can't do that.
That's fine.
I instead it's just one guy.
Mm-hmm.
So far it's just this badass monk.
Okay. I'm going to do Burning Hands at 2nd level.
Mm-hmm. Just so you know, his attack on Tabby did 62 damage.
Okay. I will try and do a bit better. That is like a cone. And you need to do a deck save.
Okay.
13 is...
Yeah, he saves. So half damage, I believe? Or am I thinking of a different spell?
Nope, half damage. So that is 36. Six, 9, so 3 damage.
Yep. Okay. Tabby.
All right.
Actually, before you go, hang on. I'm gonna add somebody in here. Nope, they don't go yet. Your turn.
Cool. So I'm guessing in this time, Sapphire and Taj are now further away from me than 60 feet.
Let's see how far away they are. Let's give you. Let's see. I'm gonna roll on a d12, and let's see how many they are away. No, they are just within range.
All right.
But they are around a corner, so they can't see you, but you can.
But they can hear. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that's fucked up. We fucked up, and that's all. And I'm going to. Oh God, what can I do? I wish I could. You said he was an
Eat
elven
a cookie.
Hmm?
You said he was an elven man?
He is an elven monk.
Okay, so he cannot be charmed because elven. Let's see.
Well, I mean, he can be charmed. He just has advantage against
Yeah,
being charmed.
and I don't trust my charming on him at this point. Cool. I'm going to.
Don't forget, leaving is always an option.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna. In my head, I'm gonna say, hey, can you describe where you are currently, like roughly in feet?
To Sapphire?
Yeah.
Yes, she actually gives you very, very clear directions of like
And
this
a
many
dimension door
steps
to her.
forward. Okay.
And then I'm gonna use my movement to book it as far as I can in.
Okay. Yeah, so you want to be with her and then chuck it past her?
Yeah. I just want to see what the inside is like. So I'll not run further back.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You want to see what she sees and then you want to book it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's like, how did he just appear? What? And then I just book it. Oh, follow him.
Okay. And then
If
you're
they
gonna
can see me
run
immediately.
back out with your friends.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I understand the plan. I
Yes,
gotcha.
yeah.
You teleport next to Sapphire. You're invisible still? No, you're not.
No,
You are,
I am.
you are.
Invisibility is not concentration for the hands magic.
So she does not notice you, I'm gonna say.
My
when you
tail's
land next
gonna
to her.
bop her. And then I'm gonna go. Bye.
Jeez, Tabby. Okay, you look into the cave systems and you see that it opens up into a wide room. It looks like there are braziers, like stereotypical cult setup here, with a big dais, and there's probably like 30 to 40 people all in robes. And while they turn to look towards the entrance, they don't see you, it doesn't seem like, but they definitely hear the fighting happening outside. Like, they hear the guy yelling, and people are starting to get up and move.
Okay.
There doesn't seem to be anybody on the dais itself.
Cool. Okay. So I'm gonna go up to the door. I don't think I can get to the door at this point, but I'm gonna go towards the door.
What's your speed?
My speed is, I believe it's only 30. No, it's only 30 naturally. And if they're within 60 feet, I'm guessing they're not 30 feet. So.
No. So you're about you just around the corner to be able to see your friends again, but
Right.
you're not back. All right, Tabby, you can tell them that information if you like.
In the head.
And it's Lenore's turn.
I'm honestly getting like pretty annoyed that he won't just die. Like,
I mean,
find
you
that
guys have
really
only done 34 damage to him.
I know, and
He's
that's
done
really,
double
really
that to
frustrating.
Tabby.
In one
It's
turn.
it's really, really frustrating to me. He's already been loud, right? They already know that we're there.
Yes. Yeah. People inside are coming towards you guys.
So we're not really gonna. So we've fucked this up real bad. We're not really.
Because
So much
I never
for
got to roll for
gathering
my
information.
persuasion. I never got to roll for my persuasion.
Verity, you showed up not wearing robes, talking about things that happened 10 years ago with an invisible chick with you.
I still never got to roll for my persuasion. I'm very persuasive. I'm very
You
persuasive.
did roll for
It's an
persuasion. It wasn't
11-year-old
enough.
event.
It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. It wasn't a good enough roll given the situation.
I'm not happy with him. So I'm gonna cast a 4th level guiding bolt.
Sure. Get
I'm
some high level
gonna-
ones going.
I'm gonna grab Verity by the hand and say, I think we should go, and start to like move away with her, like try and pull her away. And I'm gonna like fire off a 4th level guiding bolt.
Okay.
Dear Lord, please let this hit.
Is this against his AC?
Yes. This is better. 20, not nat.
Yes.
Okay. Now that's gonna
Guide
do
him to the afterlife, Lenore.
7d6.
Ah!
Because I'm just really annoyed.
Ow!
Bear with me while I find more d6.
It's the great struggle.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's only 6. No, that's 7. No, that's only 6. I can't count.
Let's hit
Lenore's
it.
intelligence is 0, so.
Cube time.
Jesus Christ, how many ones can a person roll?
7 technically in that sense.
In that specific instance. It's like I'm playing a sorcerer right now. One of their options is they can re-roll dice up to their modifier. It's so nice.
I love it.
Oh.
What I don't love is that was only 22
Oh.
off a 4th level spell.
Wow.
Bonus
That's higher than
action,
the average.
Is it?
7d6.
Yeah, so half of 6 would be 3 or 4, and 4 times 7 or 3 times 7 is 21. So you actually are on the low end of the middle average, I guess. So not
The
horrible.
low end of the middle average.
And then 15 to hit.
It's just being like lower upper middle class.
Well, the other things were high. The other numbers were higher.
Yeah.
There were higher numbers and then 2 ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, that was a 15, I think I said, to hit for spiritual weapon.
No, 15 does not hit his AC.
Okay, spiritual weapon just stands there and looks unimpressive. And I go, fucking, we won't die, Verity, we won't die.
It's his turn again.
Might.
He's gonna attack. You know what? He's had a good time stabbing Tabby. He's gonna keep. Actually, you know what? He's gonna give
Tabby
two
not
of you.
there.
He's gonna
Tabby
give.
left.
That's right. Okay, he's gonna give a double Verity and a single to Lenore. All right. 23.
I want you to punch me.
17, Verity? Yeah, okay. Lenore, for you. Ooh, that's not good. 12.
No.
All right, he only hits Verity twice. Oh my god. He rolled very well. Let me add this up because I'm bad at math. So he rolled a 54 with 2 punches to Verity's guts. And then he turns to Redskin Lenore and doesn't
I'm
mention
out.
her.
Oh,
Wait, that drop. Oh.
That dropped you?
Did
Yeah.
you drop more than? Did you have your 9 temporary hit points too?
Yes.
Oh my
Yes, I fucking did.
Damn.
Yes, I fucking did.
How many HP do you have?
I had 102. I'd already taken damage early. Anyway,
Oh, right.
yeah.
hey! We have the same hit points. Twins.
Hit point buddies. Cool. Verity gets
Which is
punched in the
terrible.
gut and flies over
How do I have the
backwards.
same? How do I, as a cleric, have the same hit points as a rogue? That's not fair.
Because she has an item. She has a
Oh.
parry half of health or whatever.
Okay, that
Yeah.
makes more sense. I was
Yeah.
gonna say rude.
Yeah, if she takes off her necklace, she's a lot squishier.
Yeah.
But you guys are all super bulky, and I was tired of like.
Yeah. I'm not sure like how low, but I just D&D Beyond tells me that I am in death saving throws. So
Yeah, you are.
yep.
So
There I am.
give us a saving throw.
Okay.
Wait, already? Is it her turn now? Oh no.
Yeah, it's her turn.
That's a fail.
Cool. One fail.
God, if you kill her, I swear to God, so rude.
Brilia, you were making your way towards them in a panic.
Yes! Yes!
Okay, I'm glad you're still seeing through Lenore's eyes. So
The second I start moving, I have to drop it.
Correct? Yeah. So
Because
Brilia,
I need to be able to see where I'm going.
Brilia and her
So I
party
saw
of
the
dogs.
chaos. I saw the chaos and was like, oh shit. And then I
Oh.
dropped it and I'm just running towards y'all.
that's rough.
I can't, because otherwise I can't see where I'm going unless the dogs lead me.
Yeah,
True.
the dogs are very, very good at their jobs, at least. So, you now go after Lenore. But
Wait,
first, it's Tabby again.
All right. So, let's see. I really want to be able to cast this.
You
So would
just-
you say, in that time, more people were moving closer to the door, but they're all
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
much
Oh,
all
yeah,
Are
they're...
they all grouped together within, I don't know, oh, it's one creature. God damn it! No.
You guys are just like, well, we're not doing well. Let's see what we can blow up before we leave.
I want to look over and see if I can find the most ornate-looking person in the robes in the crowd,
Sure.
and I want to. Can I?
They're not, they're all wearing cultist robes. I guess the shoes.
Oh, I guess not.
Someone's
Maybe not.
wearing
I wouldn't
nice
be able to see
shoes.
shoes. Damn.
You know who's dressed the nicest of the people you see? The guy at the door.
The guy at the door is dressed nicely.
He has some fancy items on him. You see like a really nice, you remember like a really nice necklace chain? You
Yeah.
can't really see what it is, but you know, he's got some items.
He has a really nice necklace chain. I want to rip
He's
that
got
off.
2 rings.
Okay.
You can feel the indent of some of them in your chest.
I'm gonna go. I am.
He used
not
his signet
re-
ring to mark you.
He marked my freaking gallbladder. There's really not a whole lot I can do to impact anything. So. All right, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna point down and say, "Dance, motherfucker!" And I'm gonna need him to. Oh no, it's a good stat for him too. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save, alright. To dance, motherfucker. Yeah, 17?
Are you really?
Yeah. Against wisdom?
Yeah, that fucking it hits. That marks.
It
That
just
beats
does.
Yeah. No, it doesn't work. He meets it, so he beats it. And I'm just gonna. Okay.
Dance, motherfucker. Shit.
And can I bonus action swipe for his necklace?
Sure. Yeah, that's a
does.
really good idea.
He does have whoever attacks him next. I know that was not technically an attack, so this isn't going to count. But they also have advantage because he's lit up.
Okay,
shiny
so I
from
think my
guarding.
bonus action grab of necklace would have advantage then.
I'll let you do that if you want to use the advantage on necklace grabbies.
I gotta love getting to see the emblem on the die pop up 4 times in a night. So, if that's is that considered an attack roll then?
Are those mine?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Laura, you gotta send them away. They're good for other people.
Not for me.
That's okay. So I crit on that. So.
Okay. You quit on grabbing his necklace. You take dance, and then you're like, ha! And then you like reach out and grab it, and you start to, I don't know, to book it, or
dance.
do you stand there?
I'm gonna move my movement, which I'm guessing is probably only like another like 10, 15 feet away from the doorway.
All right, so you're starting to book it back into the woods.
Not bad. I'm gonna go like along the edge of the wall of the cliff, so I can still have the communications between.
Ah, smart. Yep. Okay, gotcha.
I got his necklace, I say in my head.
Loser. Brillia, you can now see them. You are not close enough to use your weapons, but you can do some distance shit if you like.
I would definitely like that. Can I make a perception check just to see what I notice about the battle since I had to drop?
Shit, sorry. Lenore didn't go. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
But I will tell you next turn. Sorry. Yes, Lenore, go. I was like, wait a minute, why did no one raise Verity? Wouldn't Lenore have... Oh, right.
Yeah, I would have.
Okay, so do it now.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast a 5th level Cure Wounds. So 5d8. Let me find some d8s. Hold on. Ooh, that's nicer. 33. Sorry, 35.
35 damage?
No, healing.
Oh, right. You're healing. Verity,
35 heals.
you feel 35 points of life come into you.
And then I'm gonna swing at him with spiritual weapon. But I rolled a nat 1, so another just fucking mess. I'm not feeling great, you guys.
Oh, not the best
Emotionally.
day for the team, for the Shady Bunch. Okay. It's over. So, Brillia, what do you see as you arrive? You see your friend standing at the cave entrance. Tabby seems to be booking it along one side. Verity is just pulling herself off the ground, and there is a sweaty, smiling monk man advancing on them.
Do I notice people coming out from behind, or just the sweaty monk man?
Perception? It's a fairly narrow corridor, so they're not kind of...
I rolled a
streaming
natural
out.
19 and I have a +7, so
Okay.
I think...
Yeah. You can see that they're coming two abreast kind of up the stairway towards you guys. Or not the stairway, but the ramp inside.
Okay. Can I make an intelligence check to see if I can discern, like, at what level, like, the path of the ramp behind?
Like the angle of it?
Yes.
Sure, you can know the angle of it. It's I don't know. I don't even know what you're looking for here, but sure. What do you want to know?
I just, you know, if a wall of light just decided to completely block the inside of the tunnel,
could
I discern?
like this way?
Yeah, like
You
just
could
completely
definitely-
just skewer it through the tunnel.
That would be harder to do. You can definitely use it to block people off from coming out or seeing where
They can
you're going.
They can come in. They can come through it though. I will actually instead, this guy looks scary.
You were correct.
Yeah, no, I will still cast a wall of light and I will surround him in it.
Okay. So it's right around him and slamming
And
up
And I'm trying to get it to also block the doorway if I can, like, get it to do that. Is that something I'm allowed to do?
Sure. I'll let you do that. It seems like it's a good cover for you guys escaping.
Oh,
too.
actually, I lied. We're not doing wall of light. I'm sorry. I'm lying. I'm so sorry. I'm casting Sickening Radiance behind him at the entrance, and I'm doing it at...
Sickening radiance. Okay.
I lied. It's gonna be a lovely sphere that's gonna get him in the front end and
Okay.
also block the doorway.
Okay.
And I need him to make a Constitution saving throw. I lied. I had a better idea. I'm sorry.
A. He goes pretty low though. 22.
He still takes half damage.
Okay, half damage. He's got a pretty good con index.
Wait, one. I had to count so many d10s. Wait, 1 second. How many is it? It is Ooh, that's a lot of 10s on d10s. 20, 30, 40 halved radiant damage
40.
and
40 is
and-
halved or 20?
is halved, so it's going to be 20.
Okay.
It's going to be 20. I also need to know it's a 60 little radius, like circle type of situation. If any of the ones behind in the tunnel coming up also are in this, they also need to make the same.
Only one of them is at the moment when you cast it.
Okay.
But they roll very badly. They rolled a 4.
Okay, so they just take 40 radiant.
Okay. All right.
And I'm concentrating on this, and I would like to stay a little far away.
Okay.
I'm just gonna leave it there.
So you want him to fail?
You
Yes.
want him to fail.
Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see. He is a monk, though, and wisdom's not... Yeah. 19?
Continue.
Okay. Tabby, you hear from inside your head Sapphire cursing at you very loudly.
It wasn't my idea.
To get the fuck out of here. What the fuck are you doing? And do you know how long this took to plan? And what the hell is that wall?
I respond with, if I had an idea, I would probably have had one.
You basically you also trapped her and Taj inside with all of the cultists as a byproduct of this.
I can dimension door in and get her then.
Like, they can go through it, it's just gonna hurt.
That's true. It's true. Tabby, you hear a lot of angry... Actually, all of you hear this, but it's Tabby's turn.
I don't hear it because I'm not mindly.
That's true.
Alright, I can't do it again. I'll only be able to get myself stuck in there. No, it's a 4th level. I can definitely... Okay. So... Oh, I can only take one person, though. So, instead, I am just going to say, we'll get you out soon. Sorry, I didn't do any of these. And I'm going to swing at this man with my sword twice.
Okay.
Beep, beep. Ooh, pair of 14 on the die. That makes it a 2 20s to hit.
Yeah. Natural 20s?
No.
Okay, well, still
Matching
it's pretty
14s.
good.
Yeah. Cool.
The
And
most unnatural of 20s.
one of them is going to have another bardic inspiration die where I'm going to push him back that much. So let me get my dice. I need my d10s. Oh boy, do I need my d10s.
That Zone Brillia made actually gives a point of exhaustion to people who fail, too. That's
great.
So if the warning is that one guy who was at the edge of it, and he looks horrible right now.
Yeah, no, that's a cool spell. I've never used it. I've never played a warlock that high level.
That is 36 damage, and he gets knocked back 9 feet.
36 damage. Ooh, it's close.
And I'm gonna...
Sorry, how far back?
9 feet away from me.
9 feet?
Yep.
That's such a weird number.
Yep, it was a d10.
Okay.
So at that point, then I'm gonna continue my I'm gonna do my double movement where I have to not move the next turn, and I'm gonna go, I guess 60 feet further. So now I'm away from everybody.
Okay, into the woods?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Your hit knocked the monk guy deeper into Brillia's aura. Is it visual at all?
They can see basically a sickly green light is emitting it. And if he's knocked back in, he needs to make another con save.
Yeah, because it's when he enters, right?
It's when he enters or ends his turn in that space.
Yeah, so good job, Tabby.
I love pinball.
He does save, but he'll take another 20, correct?
No, I got to roll the damage again.
Oh, actually, this might be enough to kill him.
Let's go, fart cloud.
You guys might have done like a "This is Sparta" kind of deal.
No, this is fart cloud. Then I kick him back into it.
Oh, that's a lot of 10s again. Okay.
That's a lot of damage. Phil Swift, get that flex seal up in here.
36 divided by 2.
That's enough. All right.
Oh God.
You Tabby knocks him back into the aura, and he screams and passes out. Well, no, dies. Sorry, he doesn't pass out. In the aura, but as he does, you can see more people gathering on the ramp behind him, preparing
They're willing themselves to cross this threshold.
Actually, Verity, it's your turn before they go, though.
Take his rings. They looked expensive.
Just dick, Tabby.
His necklace is gaudy.
Look at this thing.
Let's just try suggestion again. Another wisdom save.
There's nobody to necessarily use on right now unless you want someone who's like inside the cave.
You'd probably have to go in my sickening sadness to reach them. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then if there's no one around to hit, then I'm passing.
Do you want to leave? Are you following Tabby?
Yeah, I'm running back into the woods.
Yeah. Yeah. I follow Tabby.
Okay.
Retreat. I yell retreat, by the way, just so they can have some sort of signal that everyone's leaving.
Cool. Brillia, someone wants to take down your shield or your thing.
Mm-hmm.
What would be the way that they would do that?
To take it down?
Yeah, they can't do a counter spell because you have it already cast.
It is a 5th level spell.
Yeah.
So they would have to roll a d20, add their spell casting ability modifier, not their spell attack, and roll a 15 or above.
Okay. I know who's going to do that.
Or they can hurt me. Or they can hurt me and try to break my concentration. One of the two.
Nope. They rolled a 19. And you see the aura fade away. And you see a older but familiar face step out.
No. Is it my turn, or is this just what I see?
It's Tabby's turn now.
Yeah. Okay.
But Tabby's still booking it, I imagine.
If I don't see no one trying to grab those rings, I wanted to turn for a second to look back. As I'm going into the woods, can I cast Identify on the necklace to see if it does anything?
You sure can.
Cool, I cast it.
Okay, you do the casting of the thing. The necklace that he is wearing is a necklace of... Hang on, I skipped away from where it is in my thing. True Sight.
Oh, nice.
Which is how he saw what you guys were doing.
That's fantastic.
So yeah, now you have a necklace of True Sight.
I love that.
It's pretty friggin' handy.
That is absolutely. I was debating on asking for me to have one of those type of items when coming back into this, so that's really funny. That works out in my agenda.
All right, so you now know how he saw through all this stuff. Why he was the one at the door.
Yep.
Is basically a big ol' bouncer, magic bouncer.
Magic bouncer.
Yeah. Cool. Lenore.
I'm just gonna run away. I'm just gonna be like, well, that sucked, and then run away.
All right. Cool. You
Follow Verity.
You boot bit after your friends. Brillia, Same thing? Do you have a moment where you look at your brother and hold eye contact?
I don't know if he's gonna recognize me because I still have the disguise self up.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. He doesn't have the... He looks at you, though. He looks at you
He
with
looks
anger.
at me. I'm really happy I did that now. And then I will cast Wall of Light again. But I'm gonna do it around him so it doesn't touch him, but also to block his view. And
Okay.
if he tries to go through it.
So you're trying to hold him away from you guys while you run.
Basically.
All right. I think I will say that's enough that you guys managed to get away from the immediate area. Would anyone like to do a survival nature to try to hide your path? The puppies are also with you.
Who's doing it? Who has the best survival?
Lenore wouldn't think to do that.
Mine's +5. I can, if someone wants to give me a hand doing it, I'll roll.
I can help you. Yes, I have a good
Cool.
survival, so I'll just help you. Makes
Cool.
sense for me to do it.
Is yours higher than mine?
No, it's not. It's 2 less
Okay.
than yours, but it's
Okay.
decent.
Cool, that's the advantage. Oh, that is cocked. Doesn't matter, the other one's a 19 anyways. 24.
Cool. Yeah, you guys will do a good enough job that most of the high-level people here who have ability of tracking, well, the guy who's best at tracking you killed. So you guys managed to escape back towards Stonebridge with your puppies.
We have to go back. we have to find a way to get them out of there. We can't leave Taj and Sapphire stuck in there. So I mean, they're pretty much fucked if they are caught. They're 100% fucked if they're caught.
Ursen's breathing heavy, and he says, "Well, why would they get caught? I mean,
Their best bet.
they don't blow their cover, right?"
Exactly,
Fingers
it's
crossed.
their best bet. My brother showed up there at the end, so it's best for them to hide and act to be among their ranks.
Holy shit.
That went probably as badly as it could have gone.
I was
Yeah.
watching that whole thing in horror. What were you thinking?
I don't know. Not that they'd be able to see us while we're invisible.
I mean, we were told they were going to. That's the thing, is that we knew, and it didn't matter.
Yeah, sucks.
Yeah.
Shall we rally and I don't know, do we want to send them a message or something? This is...
It would be good to send them a message to see if they would like us to come back and retrieve them, or if they would like to continue with their cover.
How does message work? Do they hear it in their head or do they hear it
Yes.
out loud?
Yeah,
They
they're
hear
all
it
in
in
your
their
head.
Sorry, sending is what I meant, not
It's same
message.
thing. In your
Sending's
head.
even better.
Well, I'll send a sneaky little sending.
Okay.
Range.
What do you want to say? We have 25 words. What do you want to say? Shit, sorry.
Mm,
Do you want us to come back for you? That's 11.
Or continue onward.
are you safe?
Are you safe? So, shit, sorry. Do you want us to come back for you? Are you safe?
Okay. That's a good message.
I would drop the "do you want us" part of that and say we
Want.
will come back for you somehow.
No, because
They might
they
not
are
want
fine.
us to.
They might not want us to.
They can tell us in the next message if they don't want us to. They're pretty direct like that apparently now.
But then they just have to say yes. Should we come get you? Are you safe? You can reply with 25
You know,
words.
she's a sorcerer. She knows how to
That's
spell
four
it.
She
words.
knows.
Look, I've cast sending before and people haven't known, okay? I'm just hedging my
That's
bets.
fair. That's fair.
That's only 14 words anyway. We have another 10.
How are you?
Well, 11.
We have Necklace of Seeing. True sight.
Sorry.
Killed bouncer. Killed bouncer.
The message you get back, I'm not going to worry about letters, I'm just going to give you the gist of it, is that Bart Liar is here, so far that they are safe, and that they are going to basically go to ground. Don't come for us, is her message. Actually, it's something like, don't try to help. Yeah, that's what you get.
Okay. Well, what do we do now, you guys?
We stay out of their way.
We'll just
and
we'll just let the adventure happen around us, and we'll just watch.
hope they come back and be ready for when they come back. I'm just gonna go take a second over there. Just and I'm just gonna separate from the group and just like, yeah.
Your favorite doggy follows you.
Yep.
If you can send another one in like half an hour or an hour, please do.
Just do a check-in.
Yeah, because I'm going to go back once that time happens, because I'm guessing that they're gonna get on with their meeting. I know that they'll be searching, so I can't leave. I'm not gonna go in. I'm not gonna break in and try to go. Aha, I'm a hero. Nah. No. All right.
Okay, I mean, I can check in. She sounds like she really doesn't want us to do anything, but I'll check in again in some time. We can do that.
Cool. Yeah. I'll say you guys will check in. The meeting actually does not happen. They begin kind of checking the woods, and it seems like Bart Liar actually leaves pretty soon after that to go somewhere else.
So they just missed their opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, we fucked them over.
Yeah.
But they are okay. And by the time that the sunrise happens, like, they are pretty much everybody heads back to their homes, and they are able to reunite with you guys. Is there anything you want to do for the night before they show up?
No,
So
I'm
much.
not sleeping. I'm probably hiding in a tree and casting invisibility the moment I have a chance, or using my helmet's invisibility at the top.
Invisible Tree Man?
My helmet, my hand, yeah.
Brillia. I made a roll for Brillia to see how desperate and heartbroken she was going to be, and how unwise she was going to act. And
Is it a 1?
It was very low. She is going to try to cast Dream.
And talk to her brother?
Yeah, she's going to do a stupid.
Okay, cool.
She's going to do a stupid. She's too heartbroken, guys.
Alright, does anybody pay any attention to Brillia as she leaves for the night, seeming pretty out of it?
She always seems out of it at the moment.
Honestly, she has all the reason to.
Yeah, you know what? I think let's start the next episode with that, because I want to give some thought to exactly what he's dreaming about.
So,
because
remember, I can change it. I can change it too.
That's true. You could be like, remember when you were little and I loved you? And he'll be like,
No.
I'm a cultist now.
Imagine if he had his memory wiped and he doesn't remember any of that.
Oh, so sad. So sad.
Flashbacks.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Well, that was
that my hair twist that made you love Star Wars?
That was very,
Because you had you did like the tiny little almost Leia buns.
No, it looked more Pippi Longstocking to me.
Yeah?
Well, when it's down.
Oh, when it's down, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it's down.
Then you got a Pippi. Alright.
Bit of Pippi, bit of General.
Okay. Well, I think we will call it there for tonight, and then we will find out just what happens next to our brave heroes.
That was stressful from freaking
That was
beginning
very
to
stressful,
end.
guys. I didn't think we'd fight him.
Guys, that's why I didn't think we'd fight him either. That's why I stayed behind, and I felt completely fine doing.
I liked when you said there's opportunities to go around.
Several times. It's fine. That's part of the fun of D&D.
Yes, and.
Yes,
That's my
and.
philosophy.
Yes, and. You
I
take
love
56
improv.
damage.
Improv.
It's like trying to plan out the last season, and it's like, I don't fucking know what these guys will do.
Yeah, you were like, they're going to be able to see you if you're invisible.
I had
Don't go. Are you sure? Are you sure you want to go in the door?
Bart Lyre speech planned that he has not got to make yet. So we will get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Yeah. So yeah, this is great.
Great. So thank you everyone, as always, for tuning in. If you want to learn more about Darkness and Dragons and join our community, like Em, who is watching her first episode tonight, you can follow us on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you want to see me online, I'm at Feminist Gamer, and I'm also on the XP Billionaires podcast, so check that out. Laura.
I am at Dark Moon Dice on everything, and I make dice.
You can find me on Instagram at Luna_moon_C.
You can find me here at levelup_TTV for at least the next 2 weeks until I go and have a baby. But also check out Level Up TTV's Linktree and all of the information about the other shows that we have, because we have a bunch of shows on this channel.
Yeah.
In case you haven't noticed.
And in case you guys wondered why Lenore is getting pulled away by the Raven Queen, you're giving birth to the Raven Queen.
Yes.
Very demanding.
I am plump with a raven in my uterus.
Gross.
Oh my goodness.
Ian.
If you want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram, you can follow me at Shrycool. Or if you want to follow me on here, Twitch, it's also at Shrycool. I have a personal Twitter also. That's at Ian Parascus. You can go through the Shrycool Twitter. I stream every Monday playing Pokemon. I'm currently doing a Nuzlocke run of Pokemon Crystal. Randomized, though, so every Pokemon... God. I have 2 Zapdos. It doesn't make sense. And I randomly stream every once in a while too. Like tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a creative stream where I'm recording some drums for a friend. So come hang out. Probably going to be at like 5:30ish. So
yeah, come hang out.
Yummy.
Nice.
Awesome. Well, thank you everybody again for joining us. We have one more episode before we stop for the holidays, but we look forward to seeing you then. So thank you again for joining us, and we hope you have a great night.
Yeah, it's a cat sound. Bye.